Hey, back with another review. Yeah, this time checking out, middle. I don't even know how to say the name of this. Malignant, which is a 2021 film, horror thriller, and it deals with she's paralyzed by fear from shocking visions. A woman's torment worsens as she discovers her waking dreams are terrifying realities. Now, seeing the trailer to this, it was sort of interesting. And then it kind of, after seeing it a lot of times, it was like, okay, this one is another one of those ghost movies. Um, and I gotta say, I was somewhat surprised, and then I tried to call the twist early on, and then I'm like, I need to just watch the movie and enjoy the movie for what it is, however it goes. And doing that, it was a bit better for me. Um, Although I did call, there is twists in this. There's an even huge twist in this, which I think I called later. It stars Annabelle Wallis from Annabelle film, the first one. She also played in The Mummy with Tom Cruise, I believe. I thought she did really good in this. The acting in this is really good, pretty much by everyone. James Wan directed and I believe wrote it as well. Co-wrote it anyway. It was a budget of 40 million, and I gotta say, well spent. It shot well, really good. Um, I mean, and I'm not really a big fan of James Wan. The Saw films I don't care for. Granted, I didn't see all of them. I saw I think the first one. I didn't care for it. I was thinking about watching Jigsaw. What was it? Jigsaw or that new one? No, wasn't it? I forget what the new one is. It's with Spiral. I was thinking about watching Spiral, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give that a watch. But yeah, this one overall, I was surprised a bit, but then uh, it tries to trick you into thinking it's one thing, and then it goes into another thing, and I like that. The camera angles in this are really good. Um, I thought the way James Wan, I love how even in the Conjuring movies, or at least the first one he did, the camera angles he does. I love the up, like those far top shots where it's like showing the character like they're down here but the camera's all the way up here, and it's following them throughout the locations of the house. Really enjoyed that. There's a police station scene in this which I thought was wow. Um, I mean, technically, I guess two of them. Uh, Two scenes at the police station I thought was wow. But and then the movie started to remind me of another movie that I saw, which also, granted, it wasn't really. It was sort of a. Well, I guess it was a twist in that one, even though it's spoiled on the poster. Um, but it's called Let. There's a movie I saw and reviewed called Let Her Out, which has elements of this. The twist of this movie is in that movie. I'm not going to say what the elements of that movie is of this, but yeah, they're uh, the plot of that movie is basically the twist of this movie. But I didn't mind it. I thought it was fine. I did like how they uh, interjected that in different places of the movie. It wasn't real. It explained really everything when you get down to it. Um, but yeah, overall, I didn't mind the film. I thought it was a really well shot film, edited well, and acted good. characters. I did like the character of Emily. I even liked her sister, Sydney, who's really a caring sister, and she tries to save her sister and help her out because she's having bad visions and nightmares. Um, so I liked the sisterly dynamic for sure. The police side characters I thought was a bit annoying. If that's a negative, I'll give the movie a negative where I didn't care for the one Wanda Sykes police detective lady. Um, I thought her character was so annoying. Like, you see the stuff going on, and then they still like don't. Well, she anyway still doesn't believe all of this, even though weird stuff is going on, and you're witnessing it right in front of you, and you still like deny all that, and then oh yeah, she's crazy. Let's put her away. So I didn't like that character. At least her partner was Detective K, played by George Young. I liked his character a bit. He seemed like he was trying to understand. He was trying to be on her side, um, and stuff. But yeah, overall, I did I really liked this movie. And again, it's not. I'll give it that it's not typical uh, James Wan film. There are elements I think of his signature traits of his are in this movie, but I gotta say it was again really well shot film. I would recommend it if you're into horror thriller. It's more of a mystery almost, or thriller horror mystery, because they're trying to also solve a case where I'll say at the beginning, our character Emily has, I believe, boyfriend or husband. Um, you find out he's abusive at the beginning, and she's pregnant at the time, and he like just chalks her against the wall, and then he dies, and then the police are trying to solve, did she do it, or uh, is there something more at play here? But possibly she must have done it. Um, they believe that anyway. And then it's mainly her. I don't want to get into anything else, um, but yeah, I would recommend the film for sure if you are a fan of James Wan. If you're tired of typical ghost movies, paranormal movies, this is way refreshing a bit. At least for what I've seen recently of these horror films they're putting out. But again, I don't know if it's a negative, because it's, again, the plot of a movie I saw before is technically the twist that's going on around in this movie. But so I don't know if that's a negative really, but and actually it's a real thing, believe it or not. What the twist is, it's actually medically never mind. Anyway, I recommend the film, so yeah. If anybody would like to request any content such as movie reviews, commentaries, reaction videos, what have you, links down below for my PayPal or Patreon. So yeah, please like and subscribe, share, peace and love.